Hey everyone, welcome back to Goddess Guidance. It's Amanda here. So today I wanted to talk about an experience that I recently had this past week with angels. So it was the other day. I have a deck of cards that I should have grabbed them, but whatever. I have a deck of cards that has pictures of like spirit orbs on them, and like the different orbs are supposedly pictures of different angels and ascended masters. They even have like unicorns on there, but like they're in the form of these light orbs. And you're supposed to like draw a card just like you would like tarot cards or oracle cards. You draw a card and then just meditate on that picture for a little bit, and then that's supposed to connect you with that being, that spirit, or that spirit. And yeah, so I was drawing a card the other day. I was actually just doing a reading for my TikTok. And I was shuffling, and then, I record while I draw, so I was doing that, recording, and I was drawing the cards, and I pulled out the angel, or animal, sorry, it was an archangel, and it was the archangel of animals. Sorry for the background noise. Hope it's not too loud. But I drew the angel of animals. And so I was like, oh, okay, that's nice. So I like showed it on my TikTok and explained it and just channeled a few messages. And then afterwards, and I've never actually really tried this before. This was the first time I really tried this. So it was like weird. But afterwards I was like, I'm going to meditate on this card. Like, why not? So I like took the card with the picture of the orb on it, and I like sat and I meditated on it. And meditated on it for a little bit. Just breathed in and out and just said thank you so much for the healing energy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I did that. And then about half hour later, my cat starts to have an asthma attack. And I'm like, oh my god. And she's panting like a dog. And I'm like, oh my god, this is so strange. Like, oh my god. So, and she's never had that before, so it was freaking me out, right? And she was having a hard time trying to walk and everything, so I like called my vet to take her in, and the vet, was like, oh, I'm not sure we can take you, like, let's see if we have spots open. So I was like, okay. So they called back a few minutes later and was like, sorry, we're very booked today. You might want to try taking her to an animal hospital instead. And I said, okay, which animal hospital? Because I don't really know of them around here. And the vet said, take her to Angel Animal Hospital. And at first, I didn't really make the connection. But when I got to the hospital, when I drove up to it, at the entrance, is the name of the hospital, the sign, it said Angel Animal MSPCA or something like that. And I was like, instantly, like, tears. I was like, oh my god! I drew the Angel Animal, or Angel of Animals card this morning, and then I ended up having to go to Angel Animal Hospital because the free clinic wouldn't see my cat, and my vet wouldn't see my cat. And the only hospital that happens to be open is Angel Animal. So yeah, that was a very strange day. And my cat is still struggling, but I keep praying for her and giving her like healing energy, so I'm really hoping that will help. She seems to like it so far, so we'll see. But yeah, I just wanted to share that experience with you. It was super synchronistic and really helped me feel more connected to my angels. Oh, and also I see the number 44 all the time. And the day that it happened in numerology was 4/4, so it happened on November 2nd, 2020. And 2 and 11 is 4, and then 20 is 2 plus 0, 2 plus 0 is 4. So, that was another really interesting thing because I have been seeing 4-4, and I'm looking at my battery life right now. It says 4-4, so I see 4-4 all the time. It's crazy. So that was another thing that just like. But anyway, I just wanted to share that, and subscribe and like if you liked this video. I will be posting, more just like story time things, and also I'll be posting about just the things I know about spirituality and manifesting, and yeah, all that woo-woo stuff. I love it. And yeah, I'll see you in the next. Hello, everyone. So it's been a little over a month since I made that first part of the video that you just watched. So what happened is that if about 7 days or 6 days, about 6 days after my my cat, she passed away. About 6 days after I had taken her to the hospital, and she died about a few days after I had made the first part of the video that you just watched. It's very interesting because the day that I took her to the animal hospital, I saw a lot of spirit energy around, and I kind of also just kind of felt in my heart that something big was happening, that she was about to transition. My cat was about to transition. I also saw 6 crows outside of the office, the hospital, the animal hospital. I saw 6 crows, and she ended up dying 6 days later, so that was interesting. But it was really hard on me, really, really hard on me. She was my baby. I loved her so much, and she supported me in a lot of ways spiritually. During the time that she spent with me. And but there's a happy ending to the story, as the same day that my cat Diamond passed away, my mother's friend found an abandoned kitten outside of his house that very day. And he couldn't keep the cat because I guess he already had a lot of other cats, so there wasn't really any space for this kitten. And my mom just mentioned it to me because the kitten looked a lot like Diamond, my cat that passed. And I decided to rescue the kitten and take the kitten. So he's my baby. It's a boy. His name is Ocean. And it's really interesting. He is so similar in many ways to my cat that had passed, even though he's just a kitten. Me and him have really bonded a lot, and I truly feel like this whole thing that has happened, it was very hard, and I felt a lot of grief and a lot of sadness, and it really brought me down in a lot of for a long time, not for a long time, but for a time, and it was really painful. And I miss my baby so much. I truly know and feel from from the messages that I've got from Spirit, that my new kitten, Ocean, was always meant to come into my life, in my experience. And my cat that had passed, Diamond, she was about 15 years old. I think she knew that that she had spent enough time with me, and that it was time for her to move on, so that Ocean, that my kitten can come into my life, and that brought me a lot of peace because I truly feel like my cat Diamond, she chose. I truly feel like she chose her time, because she knew exactly what time would serve me, and she knew that it was the right time because, she either knew it was the right time because my kitten was going to come into my life, or, she knew that, she just knew. It worked, because it worked out. That's all. It worked out. There's a lot more to that experience and that story, but I just wanted to share it because it's one of the first real big events. My cat passing was one of the one real like big events that I was getting intuitive hits on. So it has played a huge role and has served me very well in discovering my spiritual gifts. And that is amazing, and I am so grateful. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you watched the whole thing, thank you so much. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.